Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Conflammation. No. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Conflamination. Oh, we rip roaring. We rip roaring. You know what? I usually wear a t-shirt, or I usually wear a long sleeve or a hoodie. It gets super hot. It's the summertime. Wanted to wear a t-shirt. Decided to spruce it up. So I put on a shirt that buttons down with some fucking flowers on it. You understand me? So there's literally no stopping me now. Okay? I got on a vacation shirt and I'm just lounging like Chuckles from G.I. Joe. For some reason, that guy was in the army, but got to wear the Hawaiian shirt. And I remember that. And Chuckles was my favorite character. But I'm chilling, dude. I got this kind of open a little bit. It's nice. My chest hair peeking out. Can't really see because the microphone's blocking it, but it's all good. Your boy's got white hair in his beard and still only like 2 pieces of white hair in his hair. So, dude, I'm still riding the buzz off last episode, dude. Horizontal in his cock was fucking... Dude, it was disgusting the way it did it. It was disgusting how many clicks and slams and likes it got. Dude, by the way, man, if you're a fan of this, let me actually talk about that later. Right now, I'm still riding high off of, number one, the last episode, but also, more importantly, riding high off of my friggin' workout, dude. The teardrops are coming in. Dude, the teardrops, my fucking hips are in an absolute hysteria. You understand? My hips family just died careening off of a cliff in a 2007 Volvo because they're just fucking crying, man. I mean, dude, the quads is really coming in. They really are. And I'll tell you what, it's going to look goofy. Do you think I'm not serious? It's going to look goofy. When my quads really pop out, it's going to look goofy. Because I've got small knees. My shit's going to look boom, ting, boom. My legs are going to be like big ants. 2 big ants that just jut out from under my fucking hips. I'm fucking Ant-Man, dude. I'm Ants Man. 2 ants, man. Just fucking... And crazy thing about ants is they can lift like, what, 900 times their body? I can do it. What the fuck, man? Yeah, but I go to this fucking coffee shop and I go all the time. And lately they were just like, I heard them mumbling. I said, what's up? And they're like, Chris, you got to get new shirts. And I'm like, huh? What's going on? And they go, you're busting out of them. And I say, all right. So I got one that buttons down, but it's all good, dude. But it's you know, and what did I do for workout today? I fucking trekked uphill, 45s in both hands, 200 lunges. Oh, fuck, man. I'm sorry, strong guys. Oh, man. I fucking trekked uphill. It's like this steep. And I did one leg after another, just, fuck, strong guys. There's a new guy in town. Fuck, strong guys. So your boy is just taking steps, holding weights like there's some cookies, just chilling, like he's got a sacked lunch. Like he's got 2 fucking sacked lunches for both of his kids, only they're not that because they don't have fucking Lunchables in them. They've only got weight. And he's trekking up the Himalayan. He's trekking up the Himalayan street. That's what he's doing. And his hips are fucking crying, dude. So anyway, my fucking hips parents careened off a fucking mountain. He's got small knees, but packed around it is some fucking tight wound muscle. Can't jump for shit though. So it's all good. I did that and then I just was like, is that enough? And I was like, no, and I kept going. I kept going. I was like, was that enough? Most guys would have been like, stop. Okay. But I kept going. I'm sorry, strong guys. So yeah, I'm fucking feeling good, man. And we have a good time on this podcast, and I make sure of it. I make goddamn sure of it. I haven't checked the numbers on the podcast for a while. When it comes to just the listening part, I look at the YouTube views, but guess what, dude? We're moving up. Yeah, dude. We're fucking moving up. So it's all good, dude. And that's amazing, dude. I'm also trying to get 20 pull-ups in a row. Can't. Can only get 19. Barely. I could get 18. I can get 18, honestly. I can get 18, but now I can fucking... And I'm telling you so you can hold me workout accountable, dude. So I can fucking... Y'all thought I did this? Y'all thought I did this? Y'all thought I did this? I do this. Kristen, don't hit the camera. It's imperative you don't hit the camera. The whole thing shook. All good. Love you. But you hit the camera. Now, are there technical difficulties or are we okay? Guys, it was important, though, because you had to grab her fucking iPad. Great. Can't hear myself. All right. So, look, we're getting off to a rocky start. I wanted to talk about my workout, and now we're back. I don't have coffee. It's fine. Drank way too much coffee today. It's fine. So, yeah, man, look, just fucking put a blazer on that like button. And put some pants on that subscribe button. And for that bell notification, give it a sweet tiara. And just dress up those buttons, dude. Dress up that like button, dress up that subscribe button, and dress up that bell notification. I will tell you this. I feel like because I don't even know what you'd call them, the similes? No, the fucking whatever the fuck whatever I'm saying about these like buttons. Because I don't want you to smash them. I want you to dress them up. I want you to have fun with those like buttons. That's what I want you to do. But I feel like because I do that and I don't talk about it like a normal YouTube guy, I feel like we're kind of missing the point here, and I feel like maybe you're not liking and subscribing. So I'd like to actually take a full serious sentence out of the Congratulations podcast right now and just say, hey guys, like and subscribe on the Pomcast. Couldn't do it. And I won't do it because I'm here for you, dude. I'm not going to just, I'm not a hooker. You understand? I'm just here to be real. And I can't not be real. So, Johnny learns a lot, and he's good. He's fucking he learns about Tylenol. We got Twitch out there. We've been on Twitch. We have a good time. It's actually nice to be on Twitch. You got to join us over at Flex Avenue. I'm talking about with Kristen. I was playing video games. I was streaming video games, and it's pretty fun. So going over to Flex Avenue, and also that fucking lime green merch. Just fucking, we got a whole nother shipment in it, dude. It's just so it's sick with it, It's sick with it. So to go to crystalia.com. We got the socks. Dude, I got fucking shipped 9 pairs of Life Rip socks. And it's so sick with it, dude. And fucking, and Ivan Gets Rid Of came over, and I had 9 fucking pairs of socks. And Kristen said, why don't you take one? And I didn't authorize her to do that, but I've got 9 pairs. Is that enough? I don't know, dude. But now we're all sick with it. So let's talk about stuff, man. I just kind of been bullshitting a little lately, and we didn't really get into the fucking meat and potatoes of the podcast because, this is the fucking meat and potato podcast. I've been feeling okay. I've been feeling good lately, I was with Calvin all day. He's been really fucking cute and really sweet. It's sweet to watch these little dudes and these little children grow, man. He was sharing at the park. He had a fucking stick, and he just looked at it, and he gave it to the little girl, and the girl goes, thank you, and then puts it behind her back. And Calvin was like, where'd it go? And she didn't tell him. Now, that's their family's business. You need to probably educate your children a little bit. Just maybe be like, look, we share. Calvin shared with you, so what's going on here, right? Like, I'm not in the mafia, but I do believe an eye for an eye. My son gave you the stick, so now that the stick is behind your son or daughter, and she's pretending like she doesn't know where it is. And Calvin is only 17 months, so do me a favor, why don't you grab that stick from your daughter and give it to Calvin? Sir, I don't want any trouble. Why don't you screw, as I grab his fucking, like this. Why don't you grab okay, sir. Sir. Fucking all of a sudden. So yeah, but so we took her to the park and he shares and it's awesome. He shares. My son is sensitive, dude. It's so beautiful, man. It's so beautiful. You could see him really focusing on stuff and he's just like really taking stuff in. And then like he went to go give we'll be like, share, Calvin, and he'll go to give it to somebody. And then if the person doesn't see him do it, he'll like look back at us and he'll be like, what do I do now? I tried to do it and they don't notice me. Do I disappear? Is life over now? Do we start over from the stage one? It's cute as shit, man. It's so awesome having a little baby. I love him. He's a toddler now, which is crazy, dude. But he doesn't have a fucking clue that his mom and dad are in a fart war. The doctor came over to the house, and since the pandemic, we were like, we're not going to the fucking thing. We got the doctor to come to the house, and so the doctor came to the house the other day, and she was like, had to give him shots and shit, and then he was like crying, and it was like all pandemonium. And then I ordered Uber Eats at the same time, and the driver just had no idea where my house was, dropped it off at another address. So I'm like, you know how your boy gets. Your boy gets hot. Your boy gets super hot when that shit goes down. You've got a job to do. My fucking address is on the curb. It's bright white. I just had it done. And the Uber guy said, yeah, I called him up. Before I even went down, I was like, I don't know where this food is. And she's like, Calvin's crying. She's like, just relax. And I'm like, yeah, no, I know. But the food, I don't know where the fuck it is. It says it was dropped off. And it says, thanks for the tip. Like, it's fucking so shitty. It's all thanks for the tip. And the food's not even fucking there. So I'm like, all right, so I don't know what to do. So I got to go find this food. So I call, I got to leave and look for the food. I got to walk outside, look for the food. And Kristen's like nervous about something because the nurse is calling the doctor. And when the nurse calls the doctor and there's only the nurse in the house, and you're like, well, why did the nurse call the doctor? What's going on? And then Kristen looks at me and she says, something's wrong. And I'm like, what? What's wrong? She said, something's wrong. And I'm like, what do you mean what's wrong? Not the Uber shit, like with our kid? And she looked at me and she actually said, his head's smaller. And I said, smaller than what? She said, it's smaller than it was. Rage. I have to deal with two things now. The Uber guy is dropping food off all willy-nilly, and now I have to deal with my wife's hypochondria. I gotta tell, it's one of those moments where you're like, okay, guess I'm gonna have to say this ridiculous sentence because I had to say it. I looked at her, and as calmly as I could, I said, sweetheart, nobody's head ever gets smaller. Now let me go find out where our fucking breakfast burritos are. And I was so angry because I didn't want to but it was just too much for me to deal with. You know, sometimes you let that anger it just bubbles, dude. And God's just like, let me toss you another one. I'll toss you another one. You get all these today. You get all these stones today. And you're just like, nah, come on, God, nah. And I'm like, look out and do my favorite thing to do to the Uber Eats guys, because they can't. How many times did they find your place? For me, it's fucking 40% of the time. I got to go out there and have like a fucking airplane flag or some shit, or one of those, or no, the fucking lit up ones, like the really short lightsabers that the fucking bitch ass guys have when they're trying to land the planes in fog. Or they just creeping on a come up, dude. They're just creeping on the fucking hill. And I'm like, bro, I do lunges up this hill faster than you drive. Look at the numbers. And the dude, I was nowhere. I look up, I look down, nowhere in sight. So I fucking call the guy. And I say, hey, man, where is the food? And he says, I dropped it off. And I said, no, because it's not at my door. I'm looking at it right now. And I say the address, and he says the same address I said, except for one number is different. Now, if you drop if you're looking for an address and one number is different, you could be anywhere else. You could be anywhere fucking else. I looked at both my neighbors, wasn't there. Depending on the number, too, it could be really far away. The number he got wrong wasn't the last number. It was the second to last number. If it was the third to last number, or, AKA, the second number, I would have shit all over the road. If it was the first number, I would have moved to the new place. But he says, no, it's this place. And I say, I'm not going to say my address, but say it's like 1234. He says, yeah, I dropped it off. I said, 1234. He said, no, 1244. And I said, it's 1234. And I screamed it out. And he came, and then he drove up, and I already had gotten the thing from 1244 or whatever the fuck. And then I say, look at the fucking thing. It's bright right here. It says on the ticket. I let my anger get the best of me, dude. And I feel bad. I feel bad. I actually feel really badly. I truly actually feel badly. And I want to apologize to that guy. He I don't know if he listens to this podcast. Psych. We're moving up. So, we do it. But we have a good time. But your boy's on vacation. Look at this. Dude, Kanye West, Take that fucking thing off your face. How about that? Hey, take over. Dude, the fucking thing, his bedroom in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, since he's living there to finish up the Donda album. First of all, Donda. What is it? Oh, it is? Oh, that's sweet. I like that. That's cute. Oh, I love that. I'm going to call my next special Ellie. That's cute. I love that. She died, right, of some kind of surgery? So sad. No, can't really make fun of Kanye, can I? Well, fucked myself there, didn't I? Nah, but take the red thing off your face. It is cool. He is monochromatic. Great. Went from making fun of him in a light mood to talking about his dead mom to now I'm jealous of the way he is monochromatic. Y'all think y'all think we still getting the project next week? Power 106. Bro, dude, he did the listening party or whatever. It was in like a whole stadium, and did he not say anything? Just weird. Weirdness. And here's the other thing, too, because he's very talented. But people will now be like, oh, gotta be weird to be talented, and just fuck up the whole game. They've been doing that, by the way. People think just because they're weird, they're talented. Kanye's sending the wrong message out there. Damn, that's sweet. He named it Donda. That hits me right here, dude. Head smaller. I watched Ice Road, that movie with Liam Neeson, because I had to, because Liam Neeson is in it. I'll tell you right now, one thing I noticed in Ice Road, and that I think I noticed before in other Liam Neeson movies, but I wasn't equipped to understand the magnitude or idea of it. Because sometimes your brain births an idea. And sometimes you don't realize until you fully understand that idea was already given birth before you even thought about it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I thought of something, and then I realized it's a truth. It's out there. And what I'm about to tell you is the idea and the truth. Liam Neeson has the sexiest nose out of any man I've ever seen in my life. That's it. Wrap it up. We should go. So podcast is over, so it's all good. So we figured it out. So anyway, let's pack up, and we should probably get out of here. How can I go up from there? Liam Neeson has the sexiest fucking nose out of any, not only action movie star, any male that I've ever seen. That's it. We should. All right, let's pack up. Let's pack up. We got to go. We figured it out. There's some real work here on this podcast. Let's go. Have you seen it? It starts in the middle of his forehead. His nose starts here. Strong. It's like a fist that just pops out of his forehead. And then just goes straight down at an angle of, like, I'd say, whatever that is, because I'm not a mathematician. And it stops in the middle of where a nose and a mouth should be. And that's where his nostrils are. And it's so fucking strong. It's just basically two fists. And it's so sexy, dude. And I'm man enough to say it. Liam Neeson's nose. You talk to anybody. Here's the deal. You talk to some guys that'll be like, oh, how can I tell? I'm not gay. I can't. Dude, take those guys out of the equation. Those guys I don't understand. When guys are like, what am I, gay? I can't tell if a guy's good looking. One time I asked my friend, oh yeah, is that guy good looking? I was like, yeah, well, what's his deal? Was he tall? Is he good looking? He's like, I don't know if he's good looking. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, I'm not gay. I'm not attracted to guys. He's like, bro, what are you talking about? You know if a guy looks like cool or if he's like, meh, hello, meh, like bringing a fucking slushie. That's an ugly dude. I brought my own snacks to the movie. That guy's ugly as shit. But if you look like fucking, you know what I mean? If you got your vacation shirt on, your hair coiffed back, and you're looking at literally no one, and you're a tall drink of water, then oopsie daisy, you're good looking. That's why I got to practice not making eye contact, bro, because I got to get sexier. You know? What would you say? Just looking. What did you say? They're right here. What's that? What are you saying? What are you saying? So, you know, take those guys out because I don't believe in those guys. All right? At all. You're out. I don't know if you're homophobic or what it is. Those guys are gone. You take a chick, and she's like, I mean, yeah, it's all right, you know. She's lying. What is it? What about the two fists thing? Look, he's got two fists, and they just come out of it. They stop. There's a big nose, and hey, you know, she's lying. It's all good, but you know that now. The reason why I knew in this movie versus other Liam Neeson movies that he had the sexiest nose of all time was because a lot of the time the camera was in the passenger seat and he was just driving, so you got to see a nice profile shot of Liam Neeson. And that fucking cock nose, dude. He is just... That cock nose is fire. I've got a dick on my face. The problem is, you don't think I'm sexy. And I'd agree with you. Except for one thing. I'd like you to take a look in between my eyes, above my mouth, and below my hairline. What is that? Before you answer, no, it's not two fists.
Get a little lower. Get in a horse stance. Look up. Do you see those two saucered holes?
No, no, no.
Exactly. If I breathe out right now, you'll die. If I breathe out slowly, you'll die slowly. If I get in a horse stance too, you'll disappear into my nose. Walk away, do it quick, because I'm going to turn my head. And if I do, and you're not fast enough, you'll get hit with my cock nose and fly off that cliff.
Dude, I love this podcast. That's it. You know? I love it. I get to talk about Liam Neeson's nose for 20 fucking minutes and you guys just listen? And NPR's out there like, well, you know, technically you gotta, you're not sure in space and time continuum and shit. Every time I turn on NPR, the funny thing about the space and time continuum, what the fuck is that? Dude, I Googled space time the other day. I swear to God, I was like, I gotta know what it is. I'm 41. I gotta know what space time is. Okay? It can't just be something that one of my friends says too much. I have one friend that says it way too much. Everybody has the one friend that says space time too much. And you're like, dude, all right. But how about this? I want to learn. I want to be a better person. So maybe I am the problem. Maybe I should look up space-time. And maybe I should understand what space-time is. Now I'm just a lowly comedian podcaster, right? I'm not even close to a scientist. I don't even know one scientist. So I was like, let me just Google space-time. You could Google everything. That's on me. If I don't know what a term is, that's on me. You could understand it. And as my mommy says, I'm smart. So I Googled space-time. Dude, 11 minutes. Okay, I give up. I give up, dude. You got me, internet. I'm done. I tried for 11 minutes. I actually tried less than that. I tried probably for like 6 minutes. Dude, I'm out, man. I read space-time over and over again. I Googled it. I looked at websites. I watched videos. Dude, I'm out. If something's that confusing, bye. Bye. If something's that confusing, see you guys later. Out of the fucking airplane. Pop the chute. Me after I fucking bail from looking at space-time. Plane on fire. Zipping by me. A bird just smacks me in the face. Me after I look up space-time for 6 minutes. Dude, I don't know what the fuck it means. Look at the fucking definitions that they have for space-time. Just let me look it up and let's try to understand this together, dude. Space-time. Look at this. I'm Googling space-time, all right? Space-time. Noun. Physics. Noun. Space-time. I don't know why fucking dictionaries always do that, by the way. You look up car, it'll be like, noun, car, noun, automobile, car. And you're like, I already know what the fuck I'm looking up. Oh, really? Car means car? It's so stupid. And you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'll look up LeBron. LeBron. The Bron. French for the Bron. Here it is. Space-time. The concepts of time and three-dimensional space. Okay. The concepts of time. First of all, what the flying shithouse are the concepts of time? Do you mean time? Stop being so cocksucky when you're writing the fucking dictionary, dude. Narrow it down. The concepts of time, dude. Imagine you're at a dinner and somebody just says, well, you know, the concept of time. You would fucking take a plate of potatoes and make them go vertical. You'd be like, oh, did you say concepts of time? Yes. By any chance, do you like vertical potatoes? And they'll say, no, but I just vertical potatoes all over your face. The concepts of time and three-dimensional space regarded vertical potatoes has to be the stupidest fucking thing I've ever said in my life. Like checking with the guy. Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to like vertical potatoes? Boom. Because he says concepts of time, dude. That's the stupidest fucking thing I ever said in my life. Wow, that's fucking good, dude. I'm sweaty. Yes! The concepts of time and three-dimensional space regarded as fused in a four-dimensional continuum. Hey, do I have to put the words in order to make the sentence? Is this one of those dictionaries? The concepts of time and three-dimensional space regarded as fused in a what? Regarded as fused in a... What are those words together? Regarded as fused in a four-dimensional continuum. Bye! Bye, so long, friends! See you next episode! Me after I bail from... Guys, sorry! I see myself. Oh, I did it because I did it twice. Got it. Because I bailed twice. Once on my podcast and once by myself. And then in quotes after that, the curvature of space-time. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Get out. Dude, how is this an explanation of space-time? You know what space-time is, right? What? The curvature of space-time? Oh, I'm a fucking asshole. These are like, I knew fucking, who made this fucking dictionary? A dumb guy from New Jersey? I know these guys from back home, dude. When they'll say something and you'll be like, what's that mean? And they'll just say, and just say the same fucking thing that they just said. Do you know what I'm talking about? You'll be like, yeah, you got fucking, you ever fucking try to make origami? It's hard. What's origami? Like fucking, like origami, you got the thing and it's like fucking origami. This is a fucking dumb guy from New Jersey made this fucking dictionary. What's space-time? Yeah, you know what the fuck. It's like, you got, you know what I mean? It's fucking space-time. It's like space-time, you know what I mean? That's a fucking dumb guy from back home. And this is the definition from Oxford Languages. British people thought of this shit. The concepts of space-time and three-dimensional space regarded as fused in a four-dimensional continuum, rather. The curvature of space-time. Yes. I just like, how am I supposed to know what the fuck this shit is? It's just, somebody dumb it down for me, man. I decided Jeff Bezos is doing it all wrong. From my last shit, Horizontal in His Cock, the last episode of this podcast entitled Horizontal in His Cock, I put out a fucking Jeff Bezos clip that did fucking stupid numbers. I mean, bro, it was like ding 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 ding. Just like, subscribe, like, ding 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 ding, bell notification, ping 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 ping. It was just doing fucking whack job numbers. And I just thought about him a lot since then, dude. He's doing it all wrong, man. You think it's fucking crazy going to outer space? Oh, you got all the money. You're going to go to outer space, big boy. Fuck that, dude. If I had $131 billion, I'm doing crazy, subtle, unique shit. Crazy, subtle, unique shit. I'm just fucking buying a chopper, loading it up with sandwiches, and just dropping them off. Just in the air, dropping them up. Not even flying high. Just kind of like scraping along the lowest as I can, and just dropping off sandwiches. So low that they're like, why didn't he just take a van? Just so low, just dumping sandwiches out. The kind that not many people like too, just mortadella. You got to be like a real Italian to like this shit. And I'm in like Utah dropping off mortadella sandwiches. There's like, what the fuck's he doing that for? Because he's stupid subtle. Because he's stupid subtle, dude. What do you mean? Well, dude, he said it ever since Bezos went to the fucking moon in a cowboy hat and a watch on the outside of his spacesuit. D'Elia decided if he ever was going to make $131 billion, he was just going to be stupid subtle about it. And that's why he's got the chopper full of mortadella. And I'm just going to drop him off. Hungry or not, here you go. Hungry or not. And guess what I'm going to do? Save world fucking hunger. Dude, I'm going to save the world if I have $131 billion. I'm going to save at least American hunger and poverty. It's gone, dude. I'm hiring hitmen for like fucking anteaters and just tweeting all day about how shitty ants are. Oh, well, if you ever fucking get bitten by a bunch of them, it really actually hurts. Gone, dude. Expensive hitman. The best of the best. As a matter of fact, fuck that. I'm going to get the actual Liam Neeson to do it. Will you play hitman? Hey, Jason Statham. Liam, nice to meet you. Love your cock nose. And hey, Jason, so you guys are going to have to go kill all the anteaters. Here's literally 40 of my $1 billion. Have fun. I got sandwiches to toss out. Yeah, he really means business, doesn't he, mate? Gave us $20 billion each to try and kill anteaters, and I don't even know where they are.
Neither do I. I did find it odd, though, that he was hanging upside down from his knees off of the fucking thing that goes below the chopper or whatever the fuck you call that when you step into it. With a bunch of sandwiches. And he scraped my nose with the blade.
Would have been much funnier if I could know what the fuck the stand rail thing was called. But, yeah, dude, I'm doing it, man. I'm going to unload so many sandwiches that people are going to be like, all right, Chris, it's getting weird. Sandwiches actually doesn't, it's hurting much more than... It was helpful in the beginning and it really did save world hunger, but like it's not the thing. Sandwiches doesn't fix everything. You can't just try to fix all the world's problems with sandwiches. I'll join the fucking army, bro. First line, Iron Man gear. Oops, can't get me. What the fuck is Jeff Bezos doing? Going a little bit up in space? He didn't even go up into the real space. He went up a little bit and was just like, psych, and went back down, dude. It was like your girl's like, can I try a little, just a piece of my finger in your butt? After it's old. After you're in a relationship for a long time. Let's just try it. We haven't tried. And she gets one digit and you're like, no, never mind. No, never mind. No, never mind. I don't want that. That's what Jeff Bezos did. I'll go into space. He got up to space here and then goes, wow. And before he was done with wow, he was already back in the fucking atmosphere. Fuck that. I'm scraping along the 101 in a chopper, tossing out sandwiches to fucking Teslas driving by. And they're just like, dude, they're in the way, swerving. And I said, fuck you. It helps world hunger. I'm stupid subtle if I'm a 131 billionaire. Guy thinks he's crazy because he goes out into outer space and laughs and says, hell yes. Bro, I'm the guy. So subscribe to my Patreon. Patreon.com/Chris D'Elia. It helps me get stupid subtle. I don't know what you guys want from me, but you have it all. Everyone out there is spending money wrong. They made a movie on Hulu called Jolt with fucking Beckinsale, Kate Beckinsale or whatever the fuck. And it's just like, dude, you want to be like, give it up. You just want to be like, give it up. The movie, what's the movie about? I'll tell you. I'll tell you what it's about. A lot of you probably don't know. The movie's about a woman who has an anger problem. And she's also, because of that anger problem, so strong. I don't know. You're looking at me like, what, Chris? I don't know. Is it a superhero movie or is it just a movie where she's actually... I don't know. So some kind of genius guy creates a device that isn't quite ready yet. Really? But it's not quite ready yet. And it's not sold to any markets yet. But he hooks her up with a fucking goddamn garage door opener. And she, every time she gets so angry, she just starts beating the shit out of people. She'll just click the fucking garage door opener looking thing. And then she's out on a date and the guy's like, I don't know, says some shit. And she's like, and her eyes dilate and she gets all pissed and she clicks the garage door opener and she's like, snaps her back into reality. And it's not a comedy. That's the movie. And it's not an Adam Sandler movie. It's a Kate Beckinsale movie about how, dude, these movies where, I'm sorry, but these movies where women do spin kicks to fucking like guys that look like big thumbs. Like make it a superhero movie. The movie Salt was the worst one, where Angelina Jolie was just like kicking everyone's ass, but not a superhero. And you're just like, all right, what world are we in? Queen Latifah as the fucking equalizer. What's going on? She's 50 and she's beating the shit out of judo champs. Sup. Yeah, this movie's called Jolt with Kate Beckinsale. I wouldn't even believe it if fucking a young Sly Stallone was in it. And that dude can really bang. The fucking show Sex Life. Kristen put it on a little bit, and then on the third episode, the guy shows his cock, you know? It really hit me like a ton of bricks because I was like, because the guy in the show's cheesy, and the guy, I watched the first episode, and then she sent me a video of her watching the third episode where the guy shows his fucking large cock. And I was like, what are you watching, Taken? And I said, oh, sorry, I thought that was Liam Neeson's nose. And this guy's naked and he turns around. The guy's cheesy in the show. He might be a good actor. You never really know because the whole show is cheesy, so it's the director's fault. It's not the actor's fault. If everybody's good, it's the director's fault. If everybody's bad, it's the director's fault. You know what I'm saying? So he's just being cheesy, and I'm like, cringing. I'm like, that guy's so cringy. And she's like, he's sexy. And I'm like, oh, I'm way off. All right. I don't get it. Okay. All right. Okay. This is your deal here. This is your deal. Let's watch it. Then we watched just the part of his cock. And I was like, and she was like, it is so big. And I was like, let me see. And she shows it to me, the clip. And I'm like, sweetheart, that's fake. And she was like, are you just jealous? And I'm like, I don't give a I mean, if it's real, but it's not. It's just not real. And she was like, whatever. And so we looked it up, dude. And the guy was interviewed about it, and he said, a gentleman never tells. And she was like, oh, so it is real. I was like, dude, that means if it's not his real cock, that is the worst way to answer that question. Because Cincy, the mayor of Cincinnati, you're so insecure, dude. A gentleman never tells. It's not my cock. You know what I mean? A gentleman never tells. My cock is a lot smaller than that. But like, you can't. So I looked it up, and then I looked up another interview, and the show confirmed it was a fucking prosthetic cock. Prosthetic cock. It was a fucking fake cock on his real cock. Prosthetic cock on his real cock. Like, dude, don't fucking be cute about it if it's not your actual ding-dong. Hey. This is the shit that sucks. because I want to be interviewed about these things so I can say the correct things. Hey, Chris, we noticed in the show Sex Life that your piece was rather large. Is it real? And I have rehearsed for months a musical number called Nope. And that's when I just kick it off. As a matter of fact, it's not. As a matter of fact, it's not. Some cocks are big, some cocks are small, but this one isn't mine. Nope. Like, that's how it ends. That's how it ends. This one isn't mine. Fucking just, and I have a company with me. Like 20 guys that you even recognize them. Like, just like, oh, I think I saw that guy in a fucking Allstate commercial or something as one of the third guys in the classroom. Is it mine? Nope. Everyone's doing it all wrong, dude. Patreon.com/Crystalia. You know what I mean? Don't even if you don't want to. I just like, it's like, I think being a comedian, maybe I ruined it. Maybe I should have been somebody else, that I could have done something and then been this guy. Do you know what I mean? Because then people be like, oh, I mean, bro, if, let's put it this way. If Tom, the guy from MySpace, did this shit that I'm talking about, it's over. It's over for everyone because there's that guy now. But now they expect that from me because like I'm a funny guy. I need to get more serious. I need to shred this image, get more serious, and then come out with the dropping sandwiches shit. It's just that I need to get stupid subtle.
Spacetime.
You know? Spacetime. For the fucking...
Spacetime.
So clear. On the dictionary. Wow. Imagine the guy had to say every word. What is that? This is what he did after. This is him after he did it. Watch, he went,
Spacetime.
what even is that? That's what he did. Did somebody explain that to me? And then the next thing he said was, never mind. But yeah, dude. Whoa, it's Johnny Zone. What else did I want to talk about? I don't know, man. Oh, what? Oh, okay. One Fire's going to text me something. I wonder if it's fucking good or not. I wonder if it's fucking... Every time... Oh, he's got a fucking space-time thing here. Oh, it's with, what's his name? Oh, a beautiful. Oh, it's with... Oh, these two? Oh, wow, dude. Okay, well, let's look at it. Did you text it on the... Oh, okay, here it is. What is space-time? With these two... Wow. With these two guys.
What is space-time?
First of all, couldn't even be more William Shatner than how it started. It's called Star Talk. Wow. Really fucking wringing that towel dry. You know what I mean?
What is space-time?
What is space-time? You know, by the way, William Shatner is one of those guys that like completely gets his age wrong by a decade. You know what I mean? It's like, oh no, I am. Oh wow, I guess, I said 68, but
You already know.
the most cock. How can something be so unabashedly cock within 1 second, dude? This is unreal, dude.
What is space-time? You already know.
Dude. You already know.
You have never met someone.
God, he comes in so hot. Fucking Jaleel deGrasse Tyson. What the fuck's his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson. Got it. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse Tyson. And he comes in so hot. You know what I mean? Just born to be a teacher. Right?
It's interesting you should say that because what I already have all of the information. It's interesting that that's something you'd ask about because I already know an infinite amount of that particular subject.
I just asked you where the milk was.
There are 9 gallons of milk in the refrigerator, and there are many, many more gallons in the grocery store down the street. And beyond that, into the loading docks, and beyond that, into the larger grocery stores that supply the grocery stores. There is an infinite amount of milk.
You're just like reaching in the fridge. Okay.
What is space-time? You already know.
Wow.
You have never met someone at a place unless it was also at a time. You have never met someone.
Okay. So it seems very obvious what he just said. You have never met someone at a place. Wow, what did he say? Hold on, I'm going to go back.
Also at a time. You have never met
I
someone
got it.
at a place unless it was also at a time.
Okay, cool.
You have never met someone at a time unless it was.
Okay, I get it.
So we.
Well, don't cut him off.
An actor. Well, don't cut him off, some guy who got lucky. This is a guy who actually has degrees. He's got so many degrees, his middle name is practically Degrees. Neil deGrasse Tyson. And this guy who fucking acted like he was on Mars for 140 years, never been on Mars, but acted like it, is like,
I'll say something now.
Well, wait a minute. What happens to a photon from 13,800 million years?
Wow.
so disrespectful and so drunk. What happens to a photog that's 100 billion, trillion, quadrillion, 18.6 fraction of a fucking bitch years?
Comes this way and enters my eye so I can see it.
It got drunker.
And it enters my eyes so we can see it.
Why? Where's space involved in that?
Dude, Neil deGrasse Tyson has the way he's trying to compute. You know what, dude? You basically have the smartest guy and the stupidest guy talking. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying William Shatner's the stupidest guy, but pretty much anybody's the stupidest guy if you're talking to Neil deGrasse Tyson. And he's just like, so hold on a second. Where's space and all that? Is space in my eye?
It entered your eye at a time and at a place, right here.
Wow.
That's all that matters here.
Is that all we're saying?
Well,
So
once you have formalized
drunk.
space and time and know that they're conjoined, then you can make all kinds of fascinating calculations
Well,
with
what is
relativity.
all that? The train's going, and I'm
Exactly.
walking down there.
Yeah,
I'm walking down the train. I'm walking on the
And the time
and the thing,
change.
and the chain. What is all that?
That's all the consequences of thinking about space and time.
How bad are both of their breaths, for real? You can tell because of the room they're in.
As conjoined.
But it's confusing.
So,
Wait a minute. And not only is it
the universe is under no obligation to make sense to William Shatner. Okay?
no, but William Shatner's under the obligation to make sense of the universe, as you are doing. And why do I slow down as I approach the speed of light? Does it apply to a photon?
Now,
13.
you want to freak out? I don't want your head to explode.
But
You ready?
here's
Yeah.
my
Okay.
asshole.
No,
He
you're not
takes
ready.
his
You're
pants
I'm
off.
ready. I'm
Okay.
ready.
Okay. The faster you go, the slower
Turn around, and check this out. Look, the cosmos.
Say that again.
The fast move,
Yeah,
the slower
that's what
time
you
takes
just said, yeah?
for you,
Yeah.
as seen by others.
Right.
As you approach
Had
the
a
speed
stroke?
of light, time continues to slow down.
Yes.
At the speed of light, time stops. Which means for a photon moving at the speed of light, when it is absorbed in your retina, it is the same instant it was emitted at the Big Bang 14 billion years ago.
That's what I thought.
Oh, it is, guy? Oh, it is some guy, dude? Unfucking believable, dude. Jeff Bezos like,
Hell yes.
dude, unbelievable, this guy. Neil deGrasse, all right, I guess okay. No, Neil deGrasse Tyson will do anything, dude. He'll come to the fucking opening of a Jack in the Box.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean? Well, I heard you could get two tacos for 99 cents. Do you know if you had 4 tacos, that's $1.98? And 6 tacos? I've come here to tell you that there are billions and billions of tacos that have been made and billions that could be ever made. And an infinite amount of hot sauce that you can put on those tacos and eat them. And if you're Chris's friend from high school, you can eat 20 of them at a time. It's disgusting. It's an infinite amount of absolute disgusting shit.
dude, just fucking, he'll go to the opening of a I swear to God, he's been to every book signing that's ever been. Dude.
Hello, Pamela Anderson.
Just every fucking, who else has written a book, you know?
Hello, fourth guy from InSync. You wrote a book about your road life. Could you inscribe, please, on the inside flap? I already wrote something there. Can you read it?
Billions and billions?
Yes. If you lived forever, did you know that you could make billions and billions of songs? With InSync, if they lived forever too. Okay, bye. Get it? I've made that joke billions and billions of times. He's fucking weird. Just keep signing. I drink loud.
So yeah, another thing is, I gotta go, but I'll save that till next time. All right, you guys, you've been really, really great, and thank you so much for listening. Patreon.com/Chris D'Elia, and the merch is just great. You guys got to be on that merch. We're on Twitch. Come on down. You got to type in Flex Avenue on Twitch. It's a little hidden name there for from the podcast. Flex Avenue on Twitch. You you come Twitch with me. Sounds weird to say it that way, but that's how they say it. So I'm doing it like that, and it's fun. I'm learning how to play video games and shit. And also, yeah, what else? The merch, Patreon, and remember to fucking put a blazer on that like button, and dress up that fucking bell notification real nice, and then also subscribe, dude. Subscribe. It helps the numbers, and it helps me if you like the podcast or whatever. And if you don't like it, then fucking whatever, dude. But if you do like it,
hell yes.
Hey guys, that's it for YouTube. If you want to catch the rest of the episode, go on over to Patreon, which is patreon.com/Chris D'Elia, and watch the rest of it. And if you do, we appreciate you. Thank you very much. There's also other stuff on Patreon, like behind-the-scenes stuff, and also other episodes that are unlocked once you become a member. I appreciate you guys. Thanks. Bye. Stupid Subtle's funny, though. And what was the other one? Smooth Idiot is good, too.